All right, so this is the program, actually Saki programming. And in fact, we will ask you to pass on this Saki programming to have your own topic, final project. All right, final project, let me make sure. Right now, if your group has determined the topic, raise your hands. Yeah, I knew none of you have the topic. Actually, 2 weeks later, I will ask you to submit the topic. 2 weeks later. Not 2 days later. 2 weeks later. All right, so you need to determine the topic, but right now, I don't have a chance to discuss. It doesn't mean no chance to ask you to get together to have a discussion. So 5 minute or 10-minute discussion.
Can we have the grading policy for the final project, since we have
grading policy? Actually, one you can maybe not the clear grading policy, but at least some rough grading policy regarding the final project I mentioned in the syllabus. Okay. And in fact, I will check how difficult it is and the completeness of your program to fulfill the function or the goals of the topic.
So basically, we just have to make the project's core is about the Saki programming, right?
Yeah. So it's an application of Saki programming, and you can define the difficulty for your topic. How difficult it is. You want to.
So we will get higher grade if it's more difficult, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And at least beyond the current 2 programs, right? The simple program that we have the message sent to the client and client sent to server and back to the client, and the message will be changed. If the message can be changed to the capital letters, and in fact, you can have the extension. For example, how about you implement to have the chat room? That's on the current Saki programming programs. I think that's fine. It's a direct extension. You want to do so, that's okay. Or maybe beyond this one, you still need to have the others. So that says you need to have time to check it. So right now, good one. You can sit together, maybe get closer, and go to same, and go 3, get closer, 4, 5, 6, and 7, get closer. I allow you to have 10 minutes to finalize your topic, maybe possibly finalize your topic. Okay, go and check it.
看一下它的比较好的做法就是开始用它这里有那个最简单的加个之间的，然后还有这个是另外，然后还有一些东西。是如果我们要接上这个情况的话，我们就要把这个对比器，然后可以看它它就要所以要么我们完全依照上面规范写出来一个做完之后，点什么谁谁谁后面谁谁谁这些或者自己盖一个我也觉得不一定要做太定相关的，但是就我讲的其实上课就是基本的话，我们可以把或者是用上课做，不一定是要跟其他的，可是这样就会，这也可以直播，就会啊，对，因为这个就只要看看习惯才是这样。但他也要先讲清楚一点，知道。我记得我之前讲过什么它是它比较热。那我卖块概念，我在卖块的东西，我也觉得我有很多的那个。可以在，因为反正现在我们有资料传输，我们只要传输，可以在上面再叠出一些东西。或者是那种就是你可以把这个地方先做一个 stack 上去，然后后面那个小但是那就没有关系。对吧？因为老师知道，他希望这个上面就是可是要画的时候，因为我要做，这样后来才就是我用配出来的。我想不出来。没有，就两个模型在那传输。 然后还有是很简单的，开个 X 然后有他把这个写进去。然后那个教学教，那个教取白是他去做写一个。我觉得可以做应用，我觉得不一样。我觉得还应该不是做他们要日手都做了。打野啊，其实我做打一些用有一个东西叫扩拿，是我们可以敲特定几个，然后上下一个就可以。我觉得这个东西还是可以用。可以啊，比如说我今天我从5000到6000，我开了5000个货，然后你要敲特定的某一个数据，才可以开最主要的那个。打野上。他们到处，对啊，就我到时候组长不开心，然后说谁，我换变长了，然后导师就从5000开到6000，然后我要从
Alright, so time's up. I feel that you have 2 weeks to finalize. But before that, is it possible to let me know your rough idea or rough topic? Let me select some. How about group 2? What is the direction of your group? Or maybe the rough topic?
We need to use the RC to make the protocol and using the formatting techniques to open the data transfer protocol to transfer the data, and we can use the transfer data to make some useful programs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. It's a rough idea. Of course, we need to have the data transmitted to the other side, and you need to have the useful way to show the data, right? But you can finalize because we have 2 ways for you to finalize the topic. And even you finalize the topic, is it possible to change finally? Yes, you are allowed to change. But I expect all of you don't change because you need to ask all of the members to prepare the final project. Okay?
You have mentioned that the score will be graded on the difficulty, right? And I'm wondering about the difficulty is about the circuit programming part or the whole project. You want us to build the complex protocols or implement some complex protocol, or the whole project should be really big or something.
Well, about the difficulty, maybe different factors. For example, you want to define or modify some protocol. So you have the new protocol for your application. That's possible factor. But I do not expect you to have a new protocol associated with your circuit programming. So normally, no. Perhaps you just apply TCP or UDP and then that's okay. Or maybe some other well-known protocol. That's fine. And in fact, you can consider the difficulty perhaps it is the scope of the project. It's large or small. Alright, so if you have a really large scope, and then I think it is somewhat difficult because you need to have more time.
So it's not about the complexity about the cycle.
For that one, possibly yes, but just a factor. But I do not expect you to have some difficulty related to circuit programming. I actually try to base on circuit programming to have the application. Right? It's the application. Somewhat like the topic of chapter 2 is the application. So this is the possible direction provided by Good 2. And let me check. How about Good 1?
I want to make sure if it is possible if we just build a similar website like Google Meet or any other stream websites.
Similar to them. Similar to them.
Yeah.
Of course, you can have the function similar to some well-known apps, but you use your circuit programming.
Yeah. I would base.
For example, I suggest you, how about you have a chat room? Chat room.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, sure. So, however, it doesn't mean you have it and then no change. You need to change. And actually, I will ask you some minor change during the presentation. And you need to change the code to have the proper function and shown directly to us. Yeah. So, finally, you will have the presentation. The time of the presentation may be around 7 minutes. And 7 minutes, you need to demo the normal function. Perhaps you can use recorded video like the previous recorded video. But you need to have some other presentation to describe something else. And finally, I will ask you if I have some function to ask you to add it to the program. Can you achieve it? If you can achieve it, something like this is a familiarity. And also, if it is something like difficult for you to achieve it. So if you can achieve it and you can achieve it better, sure, you can have your team can have more points. Well, that's it. So I choose 2 groups to have the possible idea. As for the others, I think you can follow their idea to have your topic. Maybe 2 weeks later, at least you need to finalize. But is it possible to have the minor change to your topic? I mentioned minor change to your topic. Yes, you are allowed to have a minor change if you want to do so. Alright, that's all. So about this, is it okay? Yeah, if it is okay, sure, we have the start, something like this is the start meeting for you to talk about your final project. As for the remaining time, can you have the further discussion? Sure, welcome, but based on your group, so how to have the discussion continuously and or something else. You can determine, your team members can determine this way. Okay, so this is the possible discussion. I allow you to have 10 minutes at least, right? Okay, so let us move on to the next one. But before I move on to the next chapter, can I provide some sample video for the past final project? No. This class, we have the first time to ask you to have the final project. Alright, so no possible sample. If indeed, if indeed you want to have some possible, for example, some possible topics from the textbook, yes. At the end of each chapter, we have some circuit programming questions. So question or problem, so those question or problem, study as possible choices for you as well.
Can you tell us what you want from the program then? Because we can make like a super simple project like chatbot, right? Like a chat room, right? But it's super easy, right? And we're probably not gonna get like a good grade for that, right? So what is a good project? Good. Yeah, like a good project.
So if we pass on the scores, higher, of course, you think it should be a good one because you need to achieve high scores. So good, actually you need to set the difficulty, how you want to set the difficulty for the topic, and you want to achieve it. So it doesn't mean I ask all of you to have a really difficult program, no. But in fact, at least you need to have the further application of static programming. So at least this is a fundamental goal.
Yeah, but like scope of project is really opinionated, right? Like something seems simple to me, but it's hard to progress, and something that's hard for me, but seems simple to me. So maybe you can give some examples of what you think is like hard scope.
So at least beyond the current two programs, right? So the current two programs, at least they are easy programs. And as for the others, it's hard to tell now because right now I don't have any sample. But if you want to check some sample, you can check some problems after chapter 2 to chapter 5. And at least you will feel you will have the advanced problem there. And for example, follow the current program, I think you can have an extension, right? And of course, finally, I will have my way to have the final grading results. So same. After checking all the results from all the groups, and then I will that you have the proper scores and proper label how difficult their topic is or your is. Alright, so right now I cannot tell you know exactly, but you can check it. If you think how difficult it is for you, you need to take more time, then it's the difficult one. It doesn't mean I ask you to take a long time to get that done. No. Because just one of the items is a final project.
What if like one project like it's just like, for example, like the Google chat room thingy, right? It's just probably just like WebRTC implementation, right? You just like implement the library and that's it, right? So like some other part, like, and we could do like a chat room, but like we could do it from scratch, right? Just like using the Python socket library, that's it, right? Nothing, right? So how do you measure these? Because like one is just using an implementation, one other one's in.
So you mentioned one important thing. Can we rely on some, for example, library? Sure, you can rely on some library. If there's no, well, I don't rely on any library. I start from scratch. If so, you can let me know, and then I will think, well, how do you achieve it? That's not your way, but you don't rely on maybe some non-public libraries. Yeah.
Well, then, like, a lot of libraries, like, really high level abstraction, right? Like, you don't have to touch any socket, and you can feel like a web server or something.
For example, let me mention one thing. You don't want to use Python, you want to use, for example, C. Yeah, that's a different way.
No, that's not like.
I mean, I just mentioned, if you want to have some further techniques using programming language, now rely on some known results, for example, some build-up library, perhaps you can try to choose the other programming language, for example, C, but not Python. If Python here, we have a few, lines, and then you can achieve the function. But if you choose, for example, Java or C, and then you need to have more effort.
No, my question would be like, there are like existing web frameworks, right? That you can build a web server and like Python, but that's really amazing. It's like web frameworks are building from scratch, right? So
Sure. I just want to mention, if we want to demonstrate your muscle, you can have a different way.
No.
I mean, if you want to list the difficulty by checking the different programming language to show the difficulty, that's fine. Someone like I mentioned.
I think the question is about our communication from scratch.
Yeah, if you like build Google Meet, but then only use web frameworks, like you didn't touch any socket, that would still look amazing, but you didn't learn anything.
Exactly, it looks amazing, but like you have to.
So you need to mention how you achieve. If something like you mentioned, then I think,
You can know score, right?
yeah,
Okay.
almost no.
So our
From my viewpoint, almost no, because
so
you
we
just,
get score for implementing sockets, right? Like
yeah, at least you need
the
to.
more low level we go, the better we get, right?
So if you do so, then you demonstrate, yeah, you have some effort for this. Of course, I will appreciate you have the actual effort. Yeah, at least the actual effort.
Yeah, so then this should be in the specs or like the rating sheet for it.
Yeah, sure. Right now, maybe I don't have all the details, but at least I mentioned here. And if there are some, since it's the first time, I cannot mention explicitly, but at least if you ask me to have the grading, finally I can release how I grade. Yeah. Finally, I can mention how I grade.
So our code will be.
At least will be reviewed by me. Code actually, at least if I want to check. So you need to provide the source code as well.
So we should at least use the socket library. We cannot use others like if I want to use like WebSocket or other programs. Okay.
Is WebSocket the same thing as socket?
No,
I think
it's-
WebSocket is really kind of complicated.
So maybe you still have some. So let me stop here. And if you still have some other questions, we can use line group. But except one more.
So I could use something like WebRTC and socket dialog to
No, that is not so really.
Also, so you mean I have to do the socket by myself?
WebRTC is a really high level website.
Oh yeah.
So then the sockets are like.
True. Okay. Sounds good.
So about the variation, of course, maybe some of you find to tell me, yes, I just applied some of the well-known programs to have the result. Fine, you can choose it. But finally, I will share how difficult it is you can achieve the final code. And also, if you apply only, I will ask you to change something. For example, some parameter setting or some other detail. If you cannot achieve it, then I know you just apply, but you don't know how to alter all the details, right? So about all this, if you still have questions, welcome to leave your messages on our line group, and possibly I can care one by one because we have a limited time and no further time to address on this further.
Maybe we can have the discussion about this project after we have this meeting, right? Then more questions.
Yeah, sure. That's correct. If you have a more concrete idea, or maybe you have some problems, you can mention. At least we have the line. Good, of course, we can use that one. Even you think, well, we need to have the actual time, but it will be efficient because we need to go to the next chapter. All right, that's it. So if you still have some more questions, you can let me know. And also, using the line group, the other group can understand we have some discussion like those. And so that they can avoid something, or maybe they can send some good ideas. Well, that's it. This is the discussion for chapter 2, and also include the possible topics for your final project. All right, that's it. Let me move on to the next chapter, chapter 3.